No,
not only that, but you're
like
traveling with heavy security. You're flying private jets. You're not with the average person.
Yeah, I know, but when he goes in a house, what house do you think? Where do you think this is? Like in a city, right? And there's other peasants. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty
What are you
sure
talking about? Even if you
not.
look at the mafiosos here, their house is gated,
Yes.
a long
Yes.
trail,
Yes.
and then a mansion.
Yes. Does he live in Montreal?
She brought you guys this gift for hitting 10K on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
So open it. I'm not part of this. I'm just the messenger. Hey.
Says, congrats on Tate subs, boys. 100K coming soon.
Hey, that's dope.
Yo, that's the cutest thing. I can't.
What?
Do you want to pop it?
What
I
a-
have, like wine glasses.
Yeah, what a rat.
But during the podcast, though.
Okay. I was just filming to make sure that you guys.
No. So just keep it rolling. Fuck it. I don't get it. Am I 95 years old? I don't remember how to pop a bottle, bro. Why am I struggling so much?
Sergio Talks Podcast, 10K subs. Hey, let's get it.
Shout out to 10,000 subs.
Shout out to you, man. 10K subs.
I'm rolling
Shout
it.
out,
Cheers.
boys.
10K.
Cheers.
Shout out.
10K.
Shout out. Boom gang, a lot of gang shit.
Next up, 100.
Oh shit! You guys are not done.
Yeah, did you become an alcoholic overnight?
I mean,
Who said that champagne is a shot?
you guys said cheers. It's actually a thing.
Yeah, but hold on. He said 99% of the time. You're saying 70. If 99% of the time you regret it, what kind of girls are you fucking?
For real though.
It's that.
What kind of girls are you fucking?
It's not.
70%.
Has nothing to do with that. It's literally just like, it's not someone that I'm gonna date, and it was not necessarily the best sex, or it was just very like
Mid.
mid. And maybe it was mid for her. I'm not saying I'm a god and she's mid. That's not what I'm saying. I'm literally saying.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sergio Talks podcast. It's your boy Sergio's Talks.
It's your boy Matt.
It's boy Carl.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And don't forget to check us out on,
Patreon.
again, additional episodes.
You're missing out, buddy. I don't know what you're doing, man.
It's on the gang.
You guys will actually say like our 10K celebration off cam behind the scenes moment.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
It's actually apple juice.
I don't know why you guys do the whole looking at the eyes things. You know, it's if you don't look in each other's eyes, it's 7 years of bad sex. So the fact that you guys are adamantly trying to look in my eyes is kind of weird.
What? Because I want good sex for the next 7 years?
With the person you're cheersing with.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just overall.
Yeah, same.
But stills, can you cheers?
Why would you want?
Can you?
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
What?
Cheers the camera.
See, now I'm blessed.
Cheers
I'm
the
good.
camera.
You're blessed?
Cheers the
I can
camera.
bless you
Cheers
more.
the camera.
Cheers the camera to you.
7 years of good
years.
sex with 10,000 subscribers.
I'm not really into orgies like that. No. No. Hello. You guys are acting like you're exposing me. I'm not into orgies.
Anyways,
This is crazy.
have you guys been? I know you're aware, but have you been seeing? Can I speak English
Take your
properly?
time.
Have you guys seen the guy on the internet rising up lately? The guy called Zerka.
Yeah.
Zerka.
You haven't?
No.
Well, I'm about to blow your mind, bro. I don't even know how to categorize this guy, but he's been on Fresh and Fit. He's been on other people's podcasts. Apparently, at one point in time, like Andrew's Tate's boys jumped into like he's a very vocal coke addict. Like he's out there
Coke
and
addict.
yeah, he's very like straightforward on a lot of things. One of those things being that he dates like teenagers,
I'm sorry. What?
Huh?
like 18-year-olds.
Huh?
Yeah,
He's in like 30 some shit?
he's not young.
You were talking about teenagers.
Oh,
What's up?
fucking them?
Yeah, like I was gonna say it, but yeah, like what's up?
I
with that?
love that.
Why though, man? Like it just sounds fucking weird to say.
No, I agree. Yeah, it sounds fucking creepy. But
Yeah.
when I was 21 years old, most of my options were those 19-year-old girls at the club. 21 years old, didn't touch the teenagers. Said, I don't want that. I want my age. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Never touch a teenager. Then one party I went to, it was with Dakota Tyler. There was an article about me and her, and she looks very young, so they called me a pedo by these ugly liberal feminists, right, or leftists. And I got so angry that I got painted as a pedo just because I'm a Trump guy. And I said, you know what? Grab this girl and I'm kiss her. Nope. I found the 18-year-old and I fucked shit out of her, and I fucking broadcast the whole thing, us getting out of bed together. These articles freak the fuck out. You want to call me? I am whatever you say I am. You want to call me a pedo? Let me give it to you. And now she's my girlfriend.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it went from 100 to 1,000.
Yes.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? It went just bad and bad, like
It got
downhill
worse.
so hard.
It got
like,
worse every time.
That's not how you don't get called a pedo and then you're like, okay, let me
You know
show
what?
you I'm a
Let me show you I'm a
No,
pedo.
it's like I can't bench 2 plate and show me I'm a bench 2 plate. That how it works.
That's crazy. What the fuck? And she's
Wait, he's-
18.
But that's his
18.
girlfriend now?
It's well, I don't know if I don't know how like current this is, but at a given point in time, she was his boyfriend,
18.
girlfriend.
She's so young.
It's crazy. At like 22, I was like, how old are you? 20? How old are you? 18? Oh, I'm good.
Literally.
At 22.
Yeah.
That's 4 years difference. He's
Yeah.
like 30.
Yeah,
18.
yeah.
That's crazy. That's a whole dad.
What's your like minimum age? Like you're 27, 25, 24. What's your minimum?
25.
2 years, yeah.
20? Anything over 21, I'd say.
Same. Even more than that, even if I'm 25.
I can't.
I have to do 22 and more.
Yeah, I've spoken to and like dated, I guess, like less than 25, and it's just not a.
It's not like you guys are not the same headspace. Like it's just not different place in our lives, whatever.
Yeah, but even if I just think about like myself, where I was at 22 versus now, it's like it's pretty
Different.
Yeah, it's pretty different. So I could only imagine them. Like, there's a lot that could happen between them being 22 and them turning 27.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
whole
just 22 from 25 is actually insane. But I don't know. I think it's those years are like the years that you change the most. Like from 19 to 20 to 20 to like 23 to 23 to 25. I was a different person at all those times.
Yeah.
Completely
Okay,
different.
yeah.
Body changed completely. The muscles, face structure, everything you want to call it. I think it was completely different.
We're still on our way to our peak.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well,
I'm
Well,
the same.
you're on your way.
yeah,
have
apparently
the
our
same
peak is
face.
30.
Yeah, I'm talking about my face. I had the same face as I was like 16.
You have the same face that you were then when you were born, bro.
Literally, bro.
For real.
A down baby face.
Black don't crack.
Hey, listen, man. What can I say? Right?
But yeah, this guy. Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos of him. He's very, very vocal, as you said. I think he has
Yeah.
but I don't know what he's trying to do. Is it like a, like, you know, Andrew Tate type of marketing thing? Like he says like subject that will really get your attention in a couple seconds.
Yes, but he's also a cokehead. So I honestly believe that he believes in what he's saying. I feel like Andrew Tate like was saying certain things to like trigger a reaction, and I think now he says a little bit more of like his true philosophy and how he really thinks. I think this guy is genuinely starting off his campaign in the red pill community with how he genuinely thinks.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I just think that the more the attention comes to him, the worse and worse it's gonna get.
Internet likes to make dumb people famous.
Yeah, like what's this with this thing? Like smart people don't. Well, do you think it's like it's specific?
Entertainment.
No. Like
You see someone stupid saying some dumb shit on TikTok or whatever, you want to watch it.
I get it,
know what I'm
but I'm going deeper. Like you know, we talk about the Matrix, whatever.
Yeah.
And they want people to be dumber and dumber. Let's put it this way. So then they're gonna push this in the algorithm, not like smart videos or intelligent whatever. That's one. Second thing, I know you guys heard like in China, like the videos that are pushed in the For You page is not the same as us.
No.
Them, it's only like something that's educational.
Growth?
Yeah, no,
That's
like
Yeah,
like
growth and
teachers, like
educational.
whatever. Yeah. And like no,
you're learning from it.
you're learning from every single videos. And us is like dancing videos or like lip singing videos. Like think about it. You're spending time on TikTok watching like a
Twerking.
video of someone lip singing another song.
Twerking too.
Twerking, yeah, things like that. Like it's over hypersexuals videos, whatever. I think it's interesting, honestly.
The twerking. I mean, it is, but it's
Actually, for me, not.
no.
You see, this is what that part of TikTok does to someone like Carl.
Yeah,
But I know he's not interested though. He acts like he is, but I don't think he is.
I'm not that interested, but it is. If I see it,
So it's just weird, and like just certain things that he says, like when he's on podcasts, it's like he's like
sure, he's
publicly degrading women, like publicly being misogynistic, like.
Are you a 10 out of 10 or are you joking?
Are you a 10 out of 10?
No, I'm 9.8. What are you a 10?
Have you even dated a black girl for real?
I fucked 40 of them,
You
bro.
fucked
I
them,
fucked
but you
40
never
black
dated
girls.
them.
Well, I'm not dating
You
them.
never dated them.
I'm not going to date them. They're black.
Y'all can't play with other people like that, but what he just said, y'all can't play with
That'll get you banned off YouTube. He just said I have a 2-inch dick because I'm half Asian.
Y'all need to stop playing with black people so much.
Don't get all triggered.
I'm not triggered. I'm just
Be
saying.
triggered. Be triggered.
It's just,
I'm asking,
no,
are you a
it's
10?
really-
You're not answering.
No, I'm very much so a 10.
You said
but I'm
you
not
look
a
in the
10
mirror
to
and you see a 10. I don't even see a
because
10.
You don't date black girls, so you will never
All right, let's go on a
understand.
date. Let's go on a
no,
date.
I,
he has no filter.
Zero.
But I just don't understand why everyone was laughing after like the.
Because he's saying it like with a comedic approach, and also like he obviously vibes to a certain degree with Fresh and Fit. I'm not saying that they necessarily personally fuck with him, but they know that that Zerka will get them views. So it's kind of like when you're trying to mooch off of someone to like close the deal or something like that.
To keep riding the wave.
You know what I mean? So it's like yeah, like if I were like trying to close a deal or something, like I'd smooch off and like fake laugh and fake entertain the person. So I don't know if that's what they're doing. I have no idea. Maybe if he's to come back on Fresh and Fit again, maybe they do personally fuck with him. I don't know. But I think just given the context, he was trying to be funny. They picked up on it. Maybe some of the things that maybe they know a part of him that we don't know. But obviously, from what he's projecting, you can't blame the people for being pissed off at him. You can't blame the people for, quite frankly, borderline hating him. Yeah.
Like all the nonsense he'd be sitting right here, but I'd be like, you really believe what you say? Yeah. Like everything coming out of your mouth, you actually think it's right. You know what I'm saying? There's no like, he doesn't think twice. He just says whatever.
I mean, the only thing
I feel like he doesn't even regret anything he says.
Zero. And honestly, he's probably like really happy.
Is it? You think he's narcissist or is a narcissist?
I think he's narcissist, but I honestly think he's happy because I think he truly believes in what he says and he doesn't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, man.
So I think like if you're like that, you have to have a level of degree of happiness in order to be that way. Like to know that you're gonna say things and that have that many people dislike you.
And
you either
still
have to be like a
don't care.
really fucked up individual, like mentally, or you're happy.
A bit of both at that point.
So my video it's a little bit out of subject, but it comes what we're talking about, Matrix or whatever. So I've seen this video. Let me know.
The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authoritives. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other.
What do you guys think?
It's the world now.
Yeah, I mean, she unveiled a lot of bombs, but
It's the school system. It's
Yeah.
the how we get to learn how to be in a way. You know what I'm saying?
But what hit me the most is more the thinking of an atheist, like the fact that they say, we were born out of random from Big Bang, and then there was rocks, and then we got from as monkeys as blah blah blah, and then we got to where we are today. That kind of hit me because it's like the way she said it is like it's true that it's kind of very odd. So I don't know. I think there's more to it. What do you guys think?
I feel like she just said it in such a calm way, as if she was like so woke. You know what I'm saying? Like she understands what's going on. She's just
she
like,
read a
yo.
book. It's like a book.
Oh, it's a book that
yeah,
she's
it's a book
reading.
or whatever. She reads it. It's like someone that literally says how to control like the most intelligent species on the world. And like
But that's
some people says it's the Illuminati way of like this is their way to control like this the paper that says how to control us.
Conspiracy theories.
Well, it's just to basically take off the critical thinking. Like critical, you just don't think for you.
You're just being controlled.
You know, another thing that says in the video, it says like humiliate you when you ask like something out of the box. Like, you know, when you go to school and then let's say you ask specific question that is the subject that the teacher gave you, right? But if it's anything outside the box, it's like either other like students, it's gonna be like, why are you asking those type of question? Like has nothing to do with the subject. You're weird. You're outcast. You're blah blah blah. You're nerdy or like
Intimidation.
Yeah, basically because you're not like everyone else. But I think the beauty of humanity is the fact that we're all different, but it's trying to make us all the same. Like we can talk for the inequality. Money is the same thing. You know, I've always find it funny when they say they want to tax the rich more. But all the people that say they want the government to tax the rich more are the poor people. You get what I mean? Yeah. So like in my head, I'm like, well, those people, unless they got it from like their parents or whatever, those people work from like their businesses, they had like a different route, whatever it is, to have their money. Why is someone that has like less money than you should have your money through the government? If you're not working for it, why you should have like my money if like I'm making more money than you? This is like all type of thing. It's hard subject, don't get me wrong, but I think it's interesting. What are you thinking? This guy's in his head. Hello?
The really wealthy, rich people, you can't really tax. There's so many like loopholes and like
for
ways
sure.
that they get around it. But it's always been the way that the world works ever since we've become more civilized. It's always been that way. It's always been to silence people that would speak up against tyrants or dictators or the church for that matter. I mean, we had a period where, you know, like Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and all these other people were seen as being insane. They were outcasted. Their talk about science and, you know, pushing a narrative of freedom of speech and like coming up with different laws and proving things with science rather than religion, that would go against the church. And the church at the time was your elites. You know, I mean, they had control over kings and kingdoms. Literally. You had the archbishops, you had priests, you had the Pope, for crying out loud. There was a time where the Pope would be able to, what's the word? Anyways, the Pope in Italy would set out a crusade in the name of God, saying that they need to go and reclaim Jerusalem, right? And England, France, Italy, the Holy Roman Empire, all of these countries in the name of God all fell under the same banner in the same belief that that's what they needed to do in order to, appease God's will. You know how fucked that is? We're not talking about a few individuals. We're talking about, at the time, kingdoms. And we're talking about armies going to one place under the same ruler being the Pope, just because in their mind, what they always used to say is, you know, God wills it. So that's how, and like now look, like with generation, like now like religion has been less and less of of what people base themselves off of in order to make like decisions and stuff like that, right? People are more prone to think for themselves. Like this was like not too long ago. This was like almost roughly less than 1,000 years ago. And we've been around for, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years as a species, right? So like 1,000 years ago, and also like, slavery was there not too long ago. We were talking about 200-300 years ago. The TV was invented roughly in the 1920s. That's less than 100 years ago. Well, 100 years ago now.
So, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like all of these things that are happening now are all within the last 100 or 150 years. Guys, we're living to at least another 80 years. Just imagine what can change from now until then. And everything is just ramping up faster and faster and faster, right? Between the invention of the fire, between the caveman till now, it's like how things are happening so much quicker because of technology and all those kind of things.
Yeah, we're curious. Scientists and stuff.
We're curious, but it's kind of like we're kind of like reverse engineering. Like we had a phase where, like I just said, everything like revolved around the Pope and the King, and there was a monarchy and everything. We started to have, freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of all these things, right? Kind of more or less being able to think for ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like now we want to take that away from us again.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
It's interesting, man. It's interesting to see how we like what the world we live in now, and like how things are going on. What's true, what's not true. Like every day, I don't know for you guys. Every day, I just try to think like have more and more critical thinking. Every time there's something's going on, as government, as technology, as whatever's happening on social media, I'm like, am I part of like the sheeps? Like like am I all the rat race? Sometimes I think I'm not in a rat race, but maybe like. It's literally just in my head and I'm part of it. Like they literally put me in a road. I think I'm outside the road, but I'm actually going exactly in the place that they want. So I don't know for you guys, like if there's sometimes I want to think that TikTok does help me, but at the same time I'm doing exactly the consuming that is meant to be there. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't, because if you're following one herd and you decide to go the other way, you're just a sheep of a different herd. So
how would you be like the black sheep? How would you be different?
Go and listen to more people, read books, listen to the people that just listen to what they say. Even the elites, listen to them, because they do slip up at one point, So anybody who's part of the the Rothschilds or Rockefellers or any of these guys, they publicly speak, and you could just listen to them. I think if people were just to pay more attention to these kind of things, rather than just be so concentrated on their phone, or read more books, or just learn the simple things of what money is and where money comes from and the history of money, is just certain things like that people don't take the time to do.
You should be curious. You should literally just
be curious about the
and
good things.
Exactly, yeah.
But just be curious about how the world works.
And it's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I see like conspiracy theories or like any like news or whatever, I just like to know more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, and I just want more,
Well, you guys remember about the submersible, the submarine that went to go down to visit the Titanic?
Yeah.
They stretched out that story for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They knew the submersible collapsed the Sunday of.
Damn.
What do you mean?
So they said they lost communication of the submersible on Monday, but they already knew that the submersible had collapsed on itself on Sunday. The U.S. Navy already knew that it had collapsed on itself on Sunday, but they stretched out the story Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, running out of air,
And it was a
Thursday.
big
No
Okay,
more
like to
air.
make it look like they're searching for it still. Like it's not like
Yeah, meanwhile, there's a bunch of other things that were happening in the world, far more important, far more impactful, I should say, than what was happening with the submersible.
To hide the fact that
There was other things
this is
happening. Yeah. So they were using the submersible as a cover-up for all the other things that were happening in the world that nobody even knows.
Media use that a lot.
so
They do a
good.
lot of this.
It's a tactic that's been used for years. It's not like a recent thing. It's not even a conspiracy theory. We know this for a fact.
We think that's what's happening right now, but let's say it's done, and there's something like you said bigger happening. Yeah,
like okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to say I'm
as if like sometimes we're just super late on whatever's
like it's been
actually
happening.
it happened like let's say last week.
What about the war? Russia.
Well, that's one of the things that happened during that submersible moment. The Americans gave $6 billion to Ukraine out of nowhere. No explanation. There was the whole Hunter Biden case, which is Joe Biden's son, if I'm not mistaken. He was
Speeding or no?
he was under investigations for a lot of things, and the only thing he got was a slap on the wrist. So basically, he was kind of like pardoned.
Yeah.
Which, had the people known, trust me, there would have been a lot of people outside the White House protesting.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, you know. There's just a lot of things. There's just a lot of things that flew under the radar, and everybody was just too busy thinking about what was going on with the submersible.
They're so smart. They're actually so smart.
But think about it. Even here in Canada, I mean, our government donates, gives or grants billions of dollars to news networks that push the narrative.
That they control everything.
Right. So you have your own government giving money to a news outlet. What do you think the news outlet is going to push? Whatever the government is saying is happening, or their opinions, and they're going to oppress everyone else's. So that's why you have like these people like Elon Musk, who says fuck it, buys Twitter, right, and fires everyone, reinstills freedom of speech back to Twitter. And what do they do afterwards? Mark Zuckerberg decides to create Threads, which is the equivalent of Instagram and Twitter.
But it's also censored also.
Exactly.
Oh, it is censored?
Yeah.
Threads?
Thread is censored. I know. I mean, it is because there's less fucked up shit on Threads that there is in Twitter. You know, Twitter, there's a lot of porn, there's a lot of dying, there's a lot of everything. There's no like filter at all. You know what I'm saying? Some fucked up shit.
It's just like weeds. You know, you kill one, 10 more grow.
Yeah, and right now Threads is going crazy.
Threads is going crazy because that's the narrative that people are pushing. It's the way of the world, bro. It's like there's always going to be another tyrant. There's always going to be another dictator. There's always going to be another war. There's always going to be another fight.
You know what's the worst part with even Threads, like we were saying. Now Thread is connected to your Instagram. Yeah. So if you want to delete the app Thread, your Instagram account is also going to be deleted.
Wow.
So if you want to delete, like not the app, sorry, if you want to delete your account of Thread, your Instagram also is going to be deleted. So it's like it's you don't want to delete.
Threads?
No,
I don't.
I do.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
Why?
There's gonna be hundreds of millions of people getting hundreds of millions. There's gonna be hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, that are gonna get rich off of Threads for sure.
A lot. It took them only 1 hour and a half, whatever, to get 1 million downloads on Thread, which is the fastest. Like even Netflix, it took like 3 days or something like that, 3 or 4 or 5 days
to get 1 million.
Yeah, 1 hour and a half.
It's the way of the world. Vine dies, TikTok comes.
3 days, 100 million.
TikTok restores short content videos. So does Instagram. Then who follows?
But
YouTube.
do you think that Thread is gonna be bigger than Twitter?
I don't know if it's gonna be bigger. It's definitely gonna be up there with the rest of them for sure.
I don't think it's.
I don't think it's gonna be bigger, bro. Twitter's the shit, bro. Twitter's
been the shit, but it's. Let's say you see TikTok, Vine was the shit.
Yeah.
And now TikTok just blew the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought that Vine would die? You get what I mean?
That's true.
Vine was actually a big thing. And then we saw TikTok. We saw there was another app.
Musical.ly.
No, there was another app with like TikTok and Thriller.
Oh yeah,
Triller.
yeah.
And then we thought, oh, what the fuck? Those two apps are random as shit. Now look at Twitter. Look at TikTok.
No.
Now if you don't have TikTok, you're weird type of vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
There was a lot of people when I was first talking to them about TikTok. Like, I don't want TikTok.
Even I said that, bro. I was like, TikTok. Why would I have TikTok? It's a kid's app. Look at me scrolling every fucking day and falling in love every.
That's
fucking
what I'm
minute.
saying. That's what I always say. Like people have to listen. I remember I was working at Best Buy, and we're talking like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was telling people, yo, like get on TikTok. I hadn't even started my own TikTok yet, but I was trying to find what is it that I would be able to come up with or what niche I could get into in order to make it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I was already talking about that only because I just decided to listen. Nobody was talking about TikTok, but you just have to know where to go and who to listen to.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just there's always ways to get ahead of the curve. It's just instead of watching your favorite Instagram models or your favorite sports stars or whatever's trending, just go and do your own research. It's to the point where TikTok and YouTube are surpassing Google in terms of a search engine. People are going to TikTok and YouTube in order to search up things. So
I do that. I go on TikTok because I'll have a video of what I searched for instead of just having like a writing answer. You get what
That's
I mean?
crazy though.
Yeah. Well, like to give you an idea, let's say for example, well, I'm kind of spoiling it here. I might cut it off, but just let you guys know, like like with the social media agency that I want to create. Basically, the way that I would say for any company to start going on YouTube and TikTok is you title your videos as search terms.
Oh, something easy to search.
Right.
Like
how to something.
Yeah.
And you make a viral video,
Yeah.
but you title it what you think people are searching in as keywords.
If they want to find your video, what's the easiest way to find it? Oh, how to whatever.
Or just making sure you always come up on top. So if someone says like, looking for a shower filter head, where you title your video like the shower filter head you need.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But
Yeah,
the video you make is not like a boring like infomercial.
No.
It's like just a viral video.
Yeah.
You know?
It's such a mind game. It's crazy.
It is.
Listen, man, it's the way of the world. You just gotta know how to do it. Like we're talking about rat races and stuff like that. I mean, listen, the only way that you're gonna capitalize off of life and become someone of wealth is if you capitalize on the rats in the rat race.
Be a cat. Be
Yeah.
a pussy.
What?
Sorry.
We were on such a good trend, bro.
It's because but you said rat, and I went like, oh, cat, and then cat
Like
made
Tom
me
and
think
Jerry.
of like pussy.
Tom and Jerry type of shit.
I'd be Tom.
You're Jerry.
Who said that was the two of us?
You're Jerry. No, you're
Yeah,
Jerry.
you're definitely Jerry.
You're
No, I'm
definitely
the
Jerry.
big dog. The other one that's in.
No,
always
he's
in
the
his-
dog. If
I'm the dog.
anything.
You're Jerry.
I'm
Yeah.
not Jerry.
Yes, you are.
you are.
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move on.
Move on then.
Huh?
Move on then.
Go.
You're triggered.
Yes.
La vérité choc.
I'm the dog.
You're not the dog.
Shotgun. What is it? What?
You're not the dog. You're the
No one
dog.
cares.
I don't care.
Listen, man. It's 2 against 1.
Can we move on?
Move on then.
Next subject.
So until then, you're Jerry.
No, I'm still not it.
Yes, you are.
I'm not it.
Why would
You're
you? Why
it.
would you not be
You're
Jerry?
it.
My fault.
Okay, no. Why would you not be Jerry?
Actually, I can be Jerry because you're dumb as fuck and I'm smart, so it makes sense.
Tom.
I'm
Okay.
Jerry.
Wait, yo, Tom and Jerry, and Tom is the dumbest.
And he could just call you dumb, by the way.
Tom is the dumbest.
Isn't it Jerry who? Which one is Jerry? Isn't
I'm
Jerry
dumb.
Isn't Jerry the little thing?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'm Jerry.
What?
No, yeah, no, you're trying to fucking play me. Yeah, you're
Fucking
Tom.
play who, nigga?
No, you're Tom. You're the cat. He's the cat.
You're the
I'm
cat.
the no. I'm not
Exactly.
the cat.
Ah, yeah.
I'm the-
Fuck
I'm
you.
the
I'm
little
Jerry.
mouse.
Why wouldn't you be the cat?
Because I'm fast as fuck.
No, you're dumb as fuck.
I'm fast
So
as
you're
fuck.
dumb.
That's why you don't want to be the cat?
Because I'm fast as fuck.
But also Jerry is also small.
Mouse.
He is small.
I don't care. I'm smart. You're dumb as shit. I'm good. You can't even
But you're
kill
not
me
smart.
after all these years. You can't even kill me. Crazy.
I don't want to kill you.
You do.
I don't.
You
You're
keep,
actually friends.
running away, so you're scared all the time.
Pussy.
Pussy.
I'm still alive
But you're a pussy.
and smarter, and I eat
But
cheese.
scared. But it's crazy because in real life you're like lactose intolerant.
What doesn't scare you in real life?
What does scare Matt?
How did
What is Matt afraid of?
Cars.
Heights, cars,
Cars.
planes,
I'm
roller
not
coasters.
afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm sick. How's that afraid?
That's afraid.
I'm like, we're high in the sky.
Literally.
No, I'm.
What?
Are you okay? Never. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm sick, bro. It's moving too much. How's that the same thing? How did we go for an intelligent podcast episode to some dumbass conversation?
Man, that's you, man.
You're the one who brought up Tom and Jerry to begin with, actually.
Facts.
No one else brought up Tom and Jerry.
Dumbass.
No one brought it up.
But you still
Dumbass.
came
No
one
in.
brought it up.
You
And
still
I'm
came
dumb.
in.
Pause.
And I'm pause.
Pause.
Oh
Yes.
No, you don't pause.
no, what'd I say?
You said
What I
came
say?
in.
See,
Pause.
and
That's
I'm
crazy.
You said it. I
You
don't care.
dumb.
You are Tom.
You are.
What's up, Jerry?
It's in the game.
No.
Let's
We
go,
already-
bro.
No, we already said it.
Dumb dog.
Do you guys think that you ever what's quasi?
What do you think?
Cross.
An elite? One of the elites, like someone from the family from the elites?
No.
No, what would they do in Pencool, bro? What the fuck? I live on an island, bro. No one knows. Whenever I say Pencool, they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
Do you think there's someone from the elites that lives in Montreal?
No.
In Montreal,
Why not?
I think they'd be sick
Like,
and tired of the.
You asked me the
bro.
question. I'm answering, bro. I'm just telling you.
Like
what I
the
would-
Do you want to tell us? How do you know?
Because I mean, if you are that powerful, you're not amongst. No offense, but you're not amongst like the peasants. I'm including myself in part of the peasants, but you're not amongst them.
Well, everywhere he will go, he will be part of the peasants. What do you mean?
Not necessarily.
No.
Maybe they have like meetings with only.
No,
Not
what
only
I'm
that, but
saying
you're
is, like,
traveling. You're
living-
traveling with heavy security. You're flying private jets. You're not with the average person.
think
Yeah, I know, but when he goes in the house, what house do you think? Where do you think this is? Like in a city, right? And there's other peasants. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty
We're
sure
talking about
he
even
does
if you
not-
look at the mafiosos here, their house is gated,
Yes.
a long
Yes.
trail,
Yes.
and then a mansion.
Yes. Does he live in Montreal?
Okay.
What
That's
the
my
fuck?
But that's my point. I'm like, do you think there's anyone that lives in the city? Not that he lives in an apartment on St. Catherine Street.
That's what you're saying.
Okay,
No,
but also
I'm
no,
saying
and
just
also,
Montreal.
And also, those are not part of the elites. We're talking about the elites, so obviously no.
Okay, where would the elites live? Like on Monaco? Like what is it?
Most probably.
Okay,
Like, why Montreal?
Is there peasants over there?
Yeah. and-
So that's my point. I'm like, they can be living in any city. Because your point was like, with no disrespect, why would they live with peasants like Montreal? But like,
I
I don't-
never said Montreal.
No.
but I said Montreal.
So
and
why
then
would you say he said
Shut
Montreal?
up. You said I said Montreal, and then you said why would they live with the peasants? Any city they would go in the world would be with peasants. That's what I'm saying. So
I don't think they'll be living with the peasants. I
Yeah.
think if they live somewhere, wherever it is, they're alone.
okay, so islands. We're talking
If
islands.
anything,
then.
they could
Like
also just
anything,
live
bro.
in an island. Yeah.
But I don't think they'd be living on an island though, because their families are pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, so where would they live? Like in big cities, like
Either in the cities or the suburbs, but definitely in places where it's like it's
We can't reach it.
remote, it's low key, it's secluded,
can't
it's
go
guarded. It's like
yeah, for sure, most definitely you can't go
because
Like,
you
it's
can't
crap.
afford to be seen. You can't you're not when you being born into that family, you have no choice but to live that lifestyle.
You're not gonna go to Starbucks and grab a coffee like everyone else.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
for
somebody
sure.
you have somebody going in. So that's what I'm saying. Like you don't like people don't see you, and that's what I mean. Like being amongst the
Mm.
peasants. Like if you want coffee, you're staying in your car. Someone's gonna go grab the coffee for you. Like if
Someone's
you want
probably gonna-
something, you have somebody ordering the things for you, and you get it the next day. Like
And
Do you think-
they're probably gonna taste it before
when
you
you're having
eat.
like family meetings or having them at other people's homes,
And
covered
not-
by security, not at the fucking Casa Grec.
do you think they could like be like elites could be like a how can I say that, like someone or a family that we would never think that it's them. You get what I mean? So I'll give you an example. Like let's say we use Sergio, like a part of his family is part of the elites, but he's never gonna tell us. You get what I mean? Like there's like certain families that like we think that are just normal people, but they're actually
like let's say Kardashians.
yeah, exactly. Like an example like that, like people that we think that are just like normal people, or like they're a different whatever family, but actually like some of them are part of the elites or like a cousins of whatever, and like they're just among.
Okay, so they made it out of the like norm of being an elite
No, but they just hide the truth, like they obviously
by
'cause-
being stars. Let's
Yeah,
say.
or
Yeah,
be
I don't
whatever.
think I don't think so. I definitely think some of them are affiliated with elites, but that does not
Oh,
make
yeah.
them elites.
I don't think they would, if anything, sing, and the family would allow them to be a rising.
So yeah,
rapper.
so elites are like most definitely as a criteria like low key, like no one knows who are they.
I feel like
Yeah, well, no, we know who they are by like name or by family, but
Yeah.
we don't know of who is who. You know, like their family extends far and wide, and I don't know this for a fact. So like, yo, don't come after me, don't kill me, elites. But apparently, like they keep it like within the family.
Yes, this, yeah.
So not like direct incest, but like like cut like second, third, fourth, extended.
No,
cousin.
they mixed in like the other, like you have Rockefellers or you have the Masons or you have whatever. They mix these families as kids.
Oh, well, that no, that I don't.
That's what I heard. Like, is it?
Well, you see, we're most probably wrong about all of it then, because we have two different versions of the story.
hey, listen, man.
But incest, that's.
But it's like distant incest.
But it
It's
would
like-
be, but it would still. Even my theory would be still incest if you think about it, because if you add on and it's always the same families, what are you gonna do after? You get what I mean?
Everybody be
At
fucking.
some point, it'll be just one family because it goes down like this. Like it's never just gonna be the Masons and always just the Rockefellers. At some point, if they always mixed out, well, it's gonna be both.
They should add.
And
like,
what last name they choose? Rockefeller or Masons?
Listen, I
Mason.
don't think that theory is true to begin with, so I don't think either.
Rockasan? Rockasan.
Why Rockasan?
Rockefeller, Mason.
Mason is not a family. Don't listen to him, bro. Mason is not a family.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Masons are.
I really believed in you.
Yo, I thought it was.
You're actually
Oh,
dumber
I'm
than I
actually
thought.
stupid. Don't come at me. But
Would
wait.
you could? I don't know if you would you call it a cult?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't think
Isn't
it's a cult. Cult?
Look at me.
I don't know. 'Cause you're the only smart other one. You're the only one, some other smart one in the room. So.
Oh wait, I thought Masons were their family. What the?
You're still on that.
What? Oh, c'est les frères. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Freemasons.
Dude, fuck.
They're not a family. They're like a group. Like anybody could be. Well, anybody. Like you don't. It's
Any
not part
name.
of a family. It's not like a last name type of thing. But like anybody could really join essentially the Freemasons.
Anybody?
This was where I used to live. There was a Freemason fucking like a recruitment center. Right?
Okay,
like,
let's do it.
Not what.
See?
I hope
Okay.
you guys enjoy
No,
this
no.
episode. Never
done,
mind. I hope
right?
you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget. Don't even like this episode. Just skip it. Just check us out on Patreon though. That you can definitely go and check out. But it's been your boy Sergio's Talks.
Super Matt.
It's your boy Carl.
And yeah, whatever. I don't know if this video is going up, but if it is, then hi. If it's not, then see you next week.
Y se mueve, baja hasta abajo la baby se mueve. Ella está loca por quitarse la ropa.